Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss, the Forged in Fire campaign. And we are beyond the horizon. And we know this because, well, that's the name of the map, isn't it? Beyond the horizon. Nonetheless, we'll end turn and start moving towards these sharpshooters. Because it's my opinion that with this Necklace of Swiftness, we should outspeed the sharpshooters and be able to slow them. Well, make them forget how to use their bows. And then it should be an easy clear from there. So Henrietta, I'm not entirely sure what the plan was with her. It's been about 2 weeks since last recording, so... that being said, the general plan, of course, is Zog needs to die, right? And I'm aware that this may be a fight that Henrietta needs to take. Because I've got a feeling that tactics is just going to be required. As much as mass haste is excellent. The other thing that's occurring to me as well is it may be best to approach this final fight with both stronghold and factory units. So Henrietta may just be running backwards and forwards a bit until we have everything nicely accumulated. There's this Helm of Chaos, I guess. Don't know if we need a helmet. Henrietta's spellcasting's pretty poor anyway, but it's a thought. Now that we have Forgetfulness, this actually might be an easy clear. We might come back for this on the way back. So, there's also a grave that we probably should dig up. So there's certainly things to do. We'll grab this warehouse of ore. And we'll just keep rallying the stronghold forces. Sam, of course, is on her way back to the town. And she's got both the legs of Legion and the torso of Legion. And it should be noted just how well these engineers have been doing for us, with how much just scorching of things they're doing. Meanwhile, let's have Frederick attack these sharpshooters. We do win the fight, but we want to do better. See, now we have the ability to mass Forgetfulness. And we're looking a lot stronger already. Now, morale could be a mild concern. So we're going to have to do the usual body block innings. Because they're going to double move us. That being said, we can follow up next turn with a nice mass haste. Yeah, that +1 move speed made a big difference. Actually, you don't even need to worry about the haste, we'll just pounce. Hit him with the claw. Got the claw! Got the claw in there. Now we have the angel feather arrows. Not really wanting to know where the angel is whose feathers were used for these arrows, you quickly take them and depart. So we are seeing a bit of a combo building here. We've got the angel feather arrows. Over here we have the bowstring of the unicorn's mane. So this is another reason I'm thinking that Henrietta's actually the one who's meant to be doing this final fight, because she has that expert archery. And that will make these Halfling grenadiers just hit like an absolute truck. So, yeah, we might as well grab the pirates while we're here. And progress. I suspect it's faster to go this way, so we'll just head that way. Time to grab some goblins. Just to make some room for them. Slough doesn't have anything like that, of course, because it's such a pathetic little town. Nonetheless, they will progress. I suppose it might be worth grabbing an ammunition cart, but I think the other town of Kruber has a blacksmith anyway, so we can just head there first. Like, is it worth going down this way? I suppose it is. Let's go. Sam actually has a decent number of goblins on her. Goblins, sorry, my mistake. She could sit in there and keep boosting the production of these engineers. 18 engineers is actually not bad, and of course this external dwelling was giving us a lot. There's 24 there. So, we want to keep that going. And certainly things are a bit more casual than they used to be. Like, I'm feeling a lot less pressure in terms of just having to rush the map. Nonetheless, so we want to hit things as quickly as we can. I suppose I should just have a quick survey of the town, see if there's anything worth building. And the answer's no. Okay. Not much point hitting the stables because it's only going to be 1 day's worth of movement, so we'll just go. Okay, we'll grab the Cyclops Kings now. Hit them with a mass forgetfulness. Oh yes, they weren't ready for that. So we're just going to do the usual technique of scurrying up. It's an excellent breath attack opportunity there, actually. That being said, I don't know if it's going to matter. Especially because these engineers just torch the Cyclops to death. So that wasn't a problem after all. Your enemy is ambushed by a small tribe of wild and none too bright orcs. You fend them off easily and the survivors free in all directions. One of the orcs is wearing a polished horned helm. Figuring it will make a good souvenir, you take it. It's a nice +3 knowledge. It might be a useful item to help Henrietta's spellcasting out when she does this final fight. Let's head for the Dread Knights next, and possibly do some grave robbing. We also want to hit the sharpshooters. We want to clear this whole area, frankly. It's time. Not sure about the power liches, like, this destroy undead, is it really worth? Probably not. But we shall carry on regardless. The success of the heroes is raised! The spirits of the people of Burton, a new group of volunteers, rush to join the fighters and rid the town of the vile ogres. That's 16 more grenadiers, 12 more engineers, 8 more bellwether armadillos, and 4 automatons. It's month of the ladybug. How miraculous. Let's hire the troops. I guess temporarily we can leave the goblins here as we head to the foundry over here. And Henrietta can grab the 30 goblins. We'll grab the other 30 goblins. And we'll drop onto the watering place. Now, it's time for Frederick to attack these Dread Knights. Seems reasonable. Should be fine, this formation. There's a decent number of the Dread Knights, but I don't think we have too much to worry about. We'll start with the mass haste. We'll have everyone... Roll! Roll! Good fun, isn't it? Of course we've got golden bow, so we're going to start swinging away at this. Got him. It's tempting to shoot. I suppose we can shoot this turn, and next turn we'll have to scurry behind the armadillos. See, they're all keeping nice and split to make sure I can't just nuke them with the engineers. That being said, would still do significant damage, but not this turn. Time to send in the automatons, though. So now we can cast an additional spell. I think it's going to be Bless. I'll have the automatons come over to this stack. Oh, the Bless has been undone. Now the engineers can come in here for a nice torching. And a scorching, killing 10. Defend, defend. I'm just going to have you positioned here. That will protect the pirates. Yeah. Okay, next up we're going to just ruin someone's day. Might as well ruin your day. Excellent. Oh, the unluckiest Dread Knights. They did a bit better. Losing some engineers. Time to fix up the automatons. And there we go. We lost 25 engineers. I'm okay with that result. It was an annoying obstruction. How much movement do we have left? I guess Frederick's gonna have to dig this up himself. Next turn. Actually, how much movement do we have? We can clear the Cyclops Kings first. Might as well. It's a bit of a completionist bonus moment. Let's get into formation properly. Nice wall of flesh ahead of our ranged units. We're definitely overkilling here. The fact that even the engineers are just getting a free kill, it's like, I don't think we need to get fancy here, to be honest. Yeah, save mana. That was a nice, easy clear. Oh. Well, we're not going to do that then. That was a sad moment. Very sad. Well, let's just do a bit better this turn, shall we? We'll clear out these quite considerable numbers of vampires, frankly. We'll do a mass haste. Yes, it is a bit of a funny thing to cast haste and then wait. Like, wait quickly! It's a good old meme of that. Alright, let's get in there and pounce, shall we? Zoom! Bring out the cups. It actually may be good to just repair now and end the fight. Depends if the pirates can finish off the vampires on their own. Which they can. Excellent. Another free clear. I think we can do the churchyard. And get ourselves a Charm of Eclipse. Potentially useful. Now we can do the grave without being silly. Alright. We have lots of movement on Henrietta this turn. So it's time for her to make her way to the stables. Which she should be able to do just fine. And the Trailblazer, and make her way over to the Heartgrim over here. Alright, Sam's grabbing up the mechanics. Back to Burton. Would you like to dig? We get the Spirit of Oppression out of the ground. I don't know if we want the Spirit of Oppression, but we do have it. I suppose in the meantime we can pull out some of the other artifacts. I'll think about it. It may make the fight against Zog easier. And the Charm of Eclipse isn't bad. Alright, so that's those lot upgraded. Ideally, we could try to meet up with Frederick or Henrietta. It's going to be a long ride. Especially if Henrietta's going to keep moving. I think we'll hold off for now. Like, Sam's doing her job. Excellent. Frederick can now move. Time for him to attack these sharpshooters. And we'll just cast Mass Forgetfulness. We do have bad morale for this fight, but it shouldn't be a problem. Because we already got to cast our Forgetfulness spell. And our fast unit, the Automaton, just naturally is immune to morale anyway. That does suck though, I'll acknowledge. So let's get into a position where this can't be hit this turn, but can pounce the following turn. We'll be casting a Mass Haste, of course. Let's do it. A nice breath of fresh air, some might say. And the engineers come in and torch these sharpshooters as well. And there we go. Nicely done. Those sharpshooters would be absolutely terrifying in other circumstances, but now we've cleared our negative morale, and we can continue. Okay. Would like to pick up some of these other items, which we shall do so shortly. Grab the Bowstring Unicorn's Bane, and then attack the Thunderbirds, possibly riding the town gate back. We'll see. Probably also time to attack these champions at some point. Alright, onwards we go. An ensnared unicorn whinnies in fright. Murmuring soothing words, you set her free. Snorting and stamping her front hoof once, she gallops off. Looking down, you see that she dropped what appears to be a finely crafted bowstring. This, of course, continues to boost our archery skill. Not that we have any archery skill right now, so these items are actually useless. What am I doing? But on Henrietta, that's going to be a significant boost to the damage of these ranged creatures. So we're going to enjoy that for sure. I think it might be time to attack these Thunderbirds. I'll drop a save beforehand, but otherwise, yeah. We actually don't need to use the watering place. We've got plenty of movement thanks to the stables. And of course her expert logistics, so yeah. Let's drop the save. And attack the Thunderbirds. That's not bad. But let's see if we can improve it. A Mass Haste will do us well. We'll hold off, we'll hold off. Didn't realise things would be quite so body blocky, but it is what it is. Still, we're doing significant damage to the Thunderbirds. That is awkward in terms of the terrain, though, that's for sure. It's almost worth using Remove Obstacle. Perish the thought, I know, but... Alright, let's get on there and pounce on the Thunderbirds. One automaton perishes. One automaton would perish, frankly. Let us bless. and attack. We'll go in here and torch these ones. Oh, and almost all the armadillos. Okay, well, let's not do that, because that was 40 armadillos in one strike. This terrain, though, does give me consternation, that's for sure. We're going to pounce in with the automatons earlier this time. That will draw these thunderbirds out here. I'm okay with that. It also means we can safely hit these particular thunderbirds later. If we even need to, but we'll just do this. That'll weaken the attack against the automatons even more. Yeah, this fight's doing well now. The main thing we have to do is just not set our armadillos on fire. Isn't that a good idea? Oh, the luckiest engineers. That was a lucky flame. I guess we just wait, fix the automatons, and then just shoot them with gun. And grenade. There you go. No losses. Much more like it. So we finally have our most precious possession, the Garden of Revelation. Isn't that wonderful? Let's check out this quest gate as well. Only Teal Gate? Can do. And this lets us get back to Burton, which would be quite special. So, don't mind if I do. Possibly could be a nice shortcut for the star axis as well. I might do the star axis. And now that we've cleared this will be a nice way for Henrietta to gather these units and then just pop into the town gate. It makes her movement make much more sense. So, yeah. We'll hop in the town gate for now, and we'll head up to Heartgrim. And we'll go pop over to the star axis. Excellent. Well, we're making progress. We're getting these extra resources, the extra primary skills that we need. We're also massing a nice little stronghold army, which will be useful in the days and weeks ahead. We can't upgrade our wolf riders. We can upgrade our ogres. There's a nice stack of ogres now. We can also upgrade these goblins. We now have a nice, very nice stack of goblins. We buy ourselves an ammo cart. This will give us a nice little way to curry our units into a corner. It's probably a fair question of what units do I bring, because the pirates are probably not coming. They've been honestly not bad, but they're not worth the morale penalty. So there's okay, do we bring armadillos? Maybe. Maybe it's better to have more wolf riders, for example. So some of these questions are, of course, interesting. So what's Henrietta's plan? Is she just going to stay here for the turn, or is she going to start making her way over again? She could also grab the helmet off of Frederick at some point, but when we're ready, we'll just have one big happy family. But I think for now, Henrietta's going to start making her way over to Kruber once more. Sounds good to me. Let's end turn. Frederick grabbing the star axis. And also grab the rally flag. Fortunately, not enough movement to get to the watering place. He can now just basically just move down here. Meanwhile, Henrietta. Yeah, let's keep on with our original plan. I was considering, do I remain at Heartgrim and just carry on, but I'm like, you know what, let's just stick with the original plan. We'll grab this on the way. Grabbing these bonuses is quite useful. It's Week of the Aardvark. All dwellings increase in population. You know it. I've often been known to increase my population. Alright. So Sam, of course, her job is on again. Let's just click the button. Grab the mechanics. Zog grabbing the Warehouse of Crystal again, apparently. So, we'll carry on. Certainly at some point we need to upgrade these goblins that we'd managed to somehow accumulate. The well's a good idea, actually. We do need to figure out if we're going to do the underground area too. Like whatever's needed to actually unlock that thing. I suppose it's a good question. When do we feel like attacking Turges, who's our next sort of target? Like, what's that look like? Okay. So grab the goblins. This is technically still worth to do. Now we have to lug these incredibly slow ogres with us, but such is the price of freedom, I guess. Alright, let's continue to combine our armies. This is probably sufficient to at least take out Turges. Then again, do I want to attack with anything less than my full power? Probably not. That being the case, though, let's swap over the goblins. We'll start making people link up. Henrietta can start being prepared for her attack against Turges. You know, this should be good. Might we'll just leave the goblins on. I suppose we want to upgrade the goblins first. Yeah. Well, Henrietta also needs to get over here to this Garden of Revelation, which I've neglected to touch. Also, why am I even heading in this direction? This is just poor planning. Well, let's see if we can cover it up by having these two coincide. Well, not quite, but close. Because this will make things much easier. Okay. So Henrietta can bolt for the... Well, she can bolt for the Garden of Revelation, which Frederick has picked up already. And then she can use the town gate. Although at that point she might as well take another round of troops before heading out. There's also these 20 ogres here. Like, probably should clear this garrison at some point. It's going to make things much easier for us. But let's progress. Week of the Rat. Let's grab the stables, grab the Trailblazer. You grab the Garden of Revelation. Then you can teleport to Cribber and use this watering hole. That's more like it. That's a better turn. We can grab this, grab that, possibly clear this, because frankly it just needs clearing. And then grab these ogres, teleport out to Heartgrim, upgrade them, so on and so forth. But I think the factory units should be sufficient to defeat Turges. We have enough. We should have enough here, frankly. There's also a well there, which is good to note for the future. So, more goblins. Let's see what we can do about this garrison, eh? Mind you, it could be a bit bloody. It's one of those things that's going to be easier with haste, but we'll give it a crack. So, our spell power is 5. So we can do things like casting, haste and such later. But for now I'm happy just to let him move. Movement speed by 3. It's not going to do anything on you. Ah, this is a problem. I should have cast it on the hobgoblins, because these guys are still outspeeding me. That's the problem. I'll need to give them some bait. Like so. Nope, the bait worked. For all of them a moment. Just wondering if I can do this efficiently. A second haste cast might manage it. Because we can now haste the hobgoblins and then have 2 solid hits. So a hit here, bonk, and a hit here. Yeah, this is too many losses. This isn't a good idea, that. Well, I'll try it one more time. So a haste, and then a slow. Sorry, a wait, rather. So now we have a double turn at least. The wolves are always going to run it down, so we might as well just help them out. So run in there and murder this stack. There's very little spaces that aren't going to just be admit death to a stack though. But now we can cast haste on these guys. Morale's nice, we'll wait though. We'll murder this stack as well. It's going to be a lot of pain though, yeah. This is what I was trying to avoid. And morale. It's a lot of goblins. It's being murdered. Alright. One more try. Put you here. And you here. Haste. And wait. The morale's not good. Well, the ogres at least will stand up for themselves. So let's run up there, murder the wolf raiders. And run back, but not without first hasting the goblins. We can afford to wait. Okay, so let's murder the 41 stack with these goblins here. Then we'll murder the... Might as well murder the ogres, I guess. So they will now start getting turns. So let's cast Shield. We'll then murder the other wolf raiders. So now we only have wolf riders left. And it'll suck, but we'll only have to take one hit that we don't get a retaliation from. That's probably acceptable in my opinion. Just for the freedom of movement. Because we immediately regain 24 ogres just like that. So it's like, well, you know, that's pretty handy. And grab another 15 goblins here. Head up to the Garden of Revelation. Well, we don't need to do that again, but now we can head to the town gate and get these things upgraded. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3.